Hey friends, did you know there was a special backstory bonus scene involving Inara that occurred after the outtakes of episode 64? If you missed it, you might want to go back right now and give it a listen.
Episode 65?
I believe it is.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Can you believe it?
We are missing a mesmer and trying to figure out what to do with the captured hobgoblins.
The conversation got a little too dark for Fawin and maybe Inara too, but they have gone looking for Mesmer. That Fawin kind of overconfidently sent Mesmer to go look for Plame, and now she's worried. Mesmer did not come back when Plame
Came back.
from searching the surrounding tree line and stuff.
Does Fawin have a false sense of security, maybe, or overly wrought sense of security now that Mesmer has come back once?
I think that the Hobgoblin battle definitely gave her a sense of security, and then Mesmer came back according to Plame's vision, like we mentioned a little bit. She has felt this purpose that has swelled up within her that he's right, Plame's right, we are gonna be heroes. But that loss of Mesmer is still really, really fresh, and so it was a little bit of bravado, maybe, of like, I'll go find him. And now she's like, oh crap. Okay.
Yeah, she's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
She's definitely got, before she was confident, it seemed like, now she's almost got some swagger to her. But she's like, go on, Mesmer.
Yeah.
Then, oh, wait a minute, what am I doing?
Yeah, and then it's like swagger and stumble, right? So we have headed off to the clearing to the west.
Yes.
Yeah.
So west of the clearing where the Guardian's Way is, west of that is a cliff that rises up about 45, 50 feet, and then you can see some trees along the top. That's
Oh gosh.
the crest of the ridge.
Yeah.
And it just comes down, and there's like, there's some foliage there against the base of the cliff. That's kind of it. Give me a perception check.
Very cool. A 13 on the die for a total of 19.
Okay. Yeah, some of the moss there is that's hanging on the cliff. That's on the cliffside. Is like pushed in.
Oh. Inara, do you see that spot that's dark behind the moss? You think that's a cave? And she's suddenly thinking about the cave that whereas in Voss Lorraine's notes about the back way into the fortress.
Ooh. Can Inara make a perception?
Go for it.
That is 22.
Oh yeah, you definitely see it. Yeah.
It's definitely a cave, or
Someone has hung a tarp or something and put moss on it so that it kind of blends in with the moss on the cliff face.
but it's definitely like,
Yeah,
you can tell that.
there's a split in it. It looks like something has pushed it open.
it looks like that is maybe a cave or something.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like someone maybe tried to cover it up so it didn't look like that, but yeah. You think maybe this is that back entrance they were talking about?
I do.
To the cave that...
Yeah, that would lead down into the lower level that we can't get to because it's collapsed.
Should we go in? Or should we wait?
Can you check and see if you see any footprints, cat prints around there? I hope Mesmer didn't
Oh yeah,
come in.
let's see it. 5.
Oh,
Adjusted
a modified 5.
Yes.
Oh no.
No, I really don't see anything. It doesn't look like...
Well, Mesmer doesn't leave heavy footprints in.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't look like anyone's been through here.
So Fawin will cautiously go up. You say it's a tarp almost,
Yeah,
right?
it looks like
moss and
tarps or
leaves
something that have been put over it. Yeah.
And she's gonna listen to see if she hears anything inside. Oh man, and that is a total of a 13.
Nope, you don't hear nothing.
I don't hear anything.
Didn't she have some sort of thing where you can call the cat back or something?
No, he's just a cat. I mean, he's more than a cat.
He doesn't listen to you?
You know,
Because Wargie will listen to me.
I could haul her down the cave, but I don't know if there's anything else in there. What we need is a... Oh, man. You didn't grab that ever-burning torch from Plame, did you?
What is an ever-burning torch? What does that even mean?
It looks like a torch. Mm-hmm. It flames like a torch, but it's just a light spell. And so there's no heat to it. You can't catch anything on fire to it.
You can't catch anything on fire. What's the point?
That's what Plame said. You guys have been hanging out together.
What, it's just so you can see?
Yeah.
That's boring. What? I mean, I guess it's a magical torch. Go for it.
Fawin does have low light vision as a Aiuvarin.
Why don't we just peek in a little bit?
Yeah, so she'll peek in. And so she can see twice as far as a human could see with her low light vision.
Okay.
Inara will be right behind her, watching for anything.
With her low light vision, that is a 21 perception check.
Ooh, that's pretty good. The cavern, it goes about 5 feet, and then it opens up into a much larger cavern. It's going to be hard to tell exactly how much so unless you walk in.
Yes.
But it goes, you would guess, at least 10 feet each direction. The back wall is about 30 feet from you, so about 25 feet from where it opens up
Yeah.
is a back wall. It has a layer of dirt strewn about the floor, which is soaked muddy in places by moisture, and it has been disturbed as if it's been walked over several times. And sitting in the back is a cat playing with something.
Mesmer!
Looks up, you see little legs kicking. It's got like a cricket or something in its mouth.
So Fawin is going to command Mesmer, come here.
Spits out the cricket, which hops off. Didn't, of course, go straight towards you. It goes a little this way, a little that way, and up over a rock, and down around a stalagmite. Works his way across.
Directly, come here.
Like a cat.
You found Mesmer?
And the,
He's in there?
yeah, he's coming. He's coming over here.
Eventually, Mesmer makes
I
his
thought he
way
was supposed
there.
to be looking for Plame. What is he doing in the cave?
No. So yeah, she scoops him up at the entrance to the cave. She scoops him up and starts to pet him. It's like, I told you to find the goblin.
You need to discipline your cat a little bit.
Her brow furrows a little bit when you say that. He's fine.
He was clearly looking for the goblin in the cave. Where else would a goblin be?
That's right.
This one seems a little bit crazier than the last
It's training, yes. Just not going to argue with you about whether this is the same cat or not. Although Mesmer's probably offended, so. All right, well, that's...
Hey, I mean, it worked out, though, because we found the entrance to the cave. Maybe that's what Mesmer was trying to do.
She tilts Mesmer, she's holding him, kind of tilts Mesmer back and oh, who's a good kitty? You found the entrance. That's not what you were up to the whole time?
We should head back and maybe make sure they haven't killed anyone. And we can tell them about the cave.
Fawin looks concerned as you bring up the thing that she's avoiding by being out here. Let's...
So we'll head back.
Okay. Plame and Boddy probably have about 4 or 5 minutes.
And stagger.
Oh, and Stagrum.
And Wargie.
No, Wargie's busy with the stew pot.
We let the food unsupervised. Oh, no.
No leftovers.
Well, you didn't say when she can get the tree.
All right.
Yeah, it's true.
They're gone.
So Plame will look at Staggerum and say, hey, Staggerum, you want to keep an eye on these captives? I think Boddy and I might go and check out these chains at them and see.
Of course.
Boddy's ear perks up. Chains.
Yeah, come on. They're neat. They hang from this tree. I don't know what they are. Spend too much time looking at them.
That's interesting.
So we leave Staggerum with the prisoners, and as we go walking off, Plame will look up at Boddy and Goblin and say, hey, I know I'm not one to give advice, and I know I can understand that you're really worried about your presence causing us to have an early demise. But keep in mind, and he'll think about kind of nudge toward the direction that Fawin went. Some of the races, they live a long time, and maybe some of them even fear death. I'm not really on the same page as some of my other relatives who run forward and embrace death. But at the end of the day, death will come for us all. It won't be your fault. It will just be. Now let's go look at those chains.
Boddy kind of looks down and shakes his head, and he just follows you.
All right, just a few yards into the tree line, there's a tree, and it looks like a leather band has been put around one of the limbs, and then from it hang 2 chains, and they're heavy, thick chains. One has a collar that's been apparently like a leather collar that's been torn open, and the other one looks like the chain is snapped off.
So did that one that snapped off, was it part of the collar setup, or was it separate?
Looks like the end of the chain snapped off.
So refresh my memory, did one of the owlbears have a collar?
No, not that we.
And they're both hanging from limbs, or one of them is down low?
Yeah, they're hanging, but they're long enough to actually come down to the ground.
Oh, okay.
And kind of pool on the ground.
Like a leash.
Like a leash.
They're a bull attached to the same collar. It's kind of implied that there is more than one collar.
Yeah.
One collar got ripped and one chain got broken.
Yep.
So the meaner one is on the loose of the 2, possibly, of whatever there were, most likely. Now, we fought 2 owlbears, and neither one of them had a chain dangling off of it, so that's not a good sign. So Boddy will inspect the one that has the collar.
Okay.
He's looking for any kind of like signs of owlbear, like feathers or down or anything like that.
Give me a nature or survival, whichever
I
you
think I
got.
have survival. It's a 17 on the dice,
Okay.
and that is a total of 23 on survival.
Oh, not owlbear feathers. It looks like gray hair, like wolf hair.
Oh, okay. We didn't find a warg with a collar at all, did we? So the one that bit me in like second episode, third episode, one episode?
Something like that? Yeah.
I can't remember.
6, I think.
Yeah,
Well.
yeah, it was a little longer than the third, yeah. Anyway, the one that bit me and laid me low, that one was probably the one that escaped. Boddy's thinking, and Boddy says, "This is not good." He motions to Plame and says, "I think this is a warg collar. I think one of those wargs is loose. Luckily, it has a chain around its neck. Maybe, perhaps."
Plame wants to take a quick look on the ground and see if he can see any footprints.
Footprints.
With a nature of -1, that'd be a 7 modified.
Nothing you can discern with that roll.
Boddy sees him looking at the gun. He says, "That's right, good idea." And he's going to use survival to try to track him.
Alrighty.
Oh, it's a 6 on the dice for the 12.
You can tell it was warg tracks.
Okay.
Looks like they're kind of old. It's hard to tell where they
Yeah,
went.
I mean, it's been what? Since it's been so long ago since you're in the castle. All whole
It's been almost a week since we fought the war.
has it been?
Yeah.
Anyway, so week old tracks. Okay, Boddy says, "Yeah, this makes sense. They may have been fresh back when we first encountered the one that bit me. So it's been roaming around for a while. If we're lucky, we won't cross paths with it. Not sure what that will do with the war gates. Probably its mother. We should probably tell Inara."
Definitely. We should tell Inara. I don't think she'll have any problem at all with finding out that Wargie's mom is roaming around somewhere and may attack us at any time.
Yeah, what I'm worried about is that the mother will tell Wargie to attack us as well. That'll be hard on Inara. Let's check back at the camp first before we go.
Alright.
Make sure Stagram's okay. Good find, Plame.
So yeah, Stagham's watching them.
Oh, they're still alive. Okay.
They're still alive. Yes.
The stew pot is knocked over, and Wargie is like, shoulders deep in it.
Nice. Bonnie looks over and actually has I think he shakes his head at first, but there's a little bit of a smirk on the corner of his mouth.
Stagram is probably sitting in front of the shack there. The 3 hobgoblins that are around the tree. Where are they located around the tree? Like, they facing east, north, west, south?
So we're probably towards the shack.
That's what I was thinking
Yeah.
too.
One would be facing south, one would be facing east,
Well, then
and
we
one would be
wouldn't be
facing
able-
north.
To see them all, though. We
Well,
won't-
but they also can't talk to each other.
Yeah.
That was
I
his
guess
thoughts.
so, yeah. I guess Tamiri is probably in the middle.
All right.
So are we making it back?
Yeah, you might at the same time. Get back, yeah.
Okay.
Boddy says, he comes over to Fawin and in Elven,
Oh.
he says, it's a kind of a brutish Elven. He says, listen, we may have found Inara's dog's mother, evidence that she is free. We found 2 chains with warg signs underneath. One is wearing a collar that is broken, and one is still wearing a collar with a chain link broke on it. Notice he doesn't have his body accent.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because he's Tarzan, I was noticing that. Yeah.
No accent.
Because it's a different language. Yeah.
There we go.
Roy.
And his Elven sounds like it's kind of proper almost, but not quite right because the vernacular is not right there. He says, but should I talk to Wargi about it first or tell Inara first?
I hear my name in the mixture of Elven.
Yeah.
I bet you would.
Can you guys not do this thing where you like rudely talk in a different language that some of us can't understand?
Understand, some of us can barely stomach it. Ugh.
Look, I know you said my name. You're clearly talking about me in front of me, just in a different language, so I don't know what you're saying. It's kind of rude.
But
Like, if you weren't my friend, I would do something.
Fawin, with a deception roll of 15, says, your name? What? Yeah, Inara and Aiuvarin. They sound familiar when Boddy said it fast. We were speaking Elven. Boddy, I'd forgotten you speak Elven. Perception, is it versus perception?
Perception, yeah, I believe so.
So what did you get on
I got a
perception?
modified 15.
I got a modified 20.
Oh my gosh. Now it's even worse.
It's in the carpet.
Worse. Now you know she's lying.
She kind of like
Sleuth it out.
squints and she kind of has like a slight bit of anger between her eyes. I'm not dumb. Do you think that I don't know when I hear my own name?
Boddy says to her, she thinks everyone's dumb. That's how it works. But
And she just stays quiet.
I was asking her if I should tell you that we may have found sign of Wargi's mother being alive, roaming around here.
Wargi's mother.
Remember when we found Wargi's father and he attacked me?
I do remember that. You almost died. That was pretty rough.
It's very scary. Right, well, he mentioned something about the mother, telling her to give him a boy, not a girl.
Right. And Wargi's a girl.
Yeah, Wargi's mother could be out there, and I don't know how she feels about Wargi,
So
or how Wargi feels about her.
why are we thinking every Warg we come across is Wargi's mother now?
No,
No, like how are you drawing this conclusion here?
well, it's just a guess, but
Just a guess?
since we found a warg that killed some hobgoblins with the bloody blades, I'm assuming that both wargs were with them at some point in time.
The hobgoblins that we found in Castle Alteran, the one that was on the back of the birdfish, they had the same mark of Boddy's former tribe. And so, if this group had some wargs chained up out in the forest that could be related,
It's likely the same wargs,
Boddy, were they trying to do captive breeding?
for sure.
You can tell Inara's ignoring all of what Fawin is saying right now because she felt a little bit disrespected. So she's mostly just focusing on what Boddy is saying. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how. Maybe talk to Wargi about it. I mean, I can talk to Wargi, but you can actually understand what she's saying.
Inara, it's hard for me to say this because I know you've grown attached to Wargi, but wargs are known to lie, and it's possible.
My Wargi would never. She would never.
Fawin takes a step or two back. Yeah, he's a conversation.
Boddy says, it'll be hard to know if Wargi will be loyal to us or to its mother.
Oh, she's loyal. Look at her. She's
like, yeah.
But all the way up to her haunches, the big kettle.
Yeah, Boddy says, yeah, it looks like she took an advance on that extra meat you promised her.
And like when we've been in battle recently too, have you noticed how she's been helping out?
Yeah.
She's really like getting into it now.
I don't believe I could have defeated Demiri without Wargi there. I'm not trying to cast any of that in doubt.
I get what you're saying. You want to just be cautious.
What I want to say is, if it comes down to it and Wargi attacks us, Do you want to be the one to strike her down?
What are we talking about? Where?
Boddy's become so blunt.
He's always been blunt. He's just mostly been quiet. Because it's likely she'll come after one of us if her mother tells her to, and she
Wargie's
still
not
holds
gonna do
sway.
But Wargie is also my responsibility, Boddy. If it comes down to it, I will be the one to do it.
That's why I figured. That's what I was asking.
Fawin tentatively steps into the conversation again and says, maybe Wargie could explain the situation to her mother, if it is her mother.
It's possible.
Right.
Maybe we could have an alliance.
It's possible.
Maybe we could have another warg in our party.
And Fawin just stares at you blankly like, oh, God.
The Beastmasters can have more than one animal companion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boddy says, taking Wargie on as a puppy and nurturing it is very different than facing a grown adult warg with its own
Yeah.
personality. I'm not trying to say Wargie will betray us. I just want to be prepared.
Right. I understand. I will just take a couple gulps of whiskey and get it done. If need be. I got it. I get what you're saying.
Right.
Okay.
And he says, well, if you want, I can ask Wargie what she says.
Yeah, why don't you ask her how she feels?
I'll let her finish what she's doing first.
Okay.
She seems preoccupied.
Maybe you and Plame, since you guys can both
Yeah.
speak the language. Or
I think maybe Wargie likes Plame a little more than she likes me.
You think so?
Yeah, I didn't get... And he looks at you like, is that sarcasm? Or is there... And he's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I think maybe it's just because Plame's smaller. Plame had also like goblins and wargs. They kind of have that like those same kind of instincts, you know? Like they get along really well.
If these hobgoblins were holding all these wargs against their will, I'm sure that it may be hard for her to distinguish between me and the ones that mean her harm.
Right. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Plame?
Yeah, what?
You wanna go talk to Wargie about this whole situation? See how she feels about it?
What situation?
Something about another warg. This one might
you
be
mean
grown
like
up.
Oh, yeah. His mama. That one, maybe.
Are you guys on the north edge over by the chains where you're having this conversation?
No.
I assume that we're back
You got
kind
to in
of
front of the shed.
where we had lunch and stuff.
Exactly.
But that other chain might make a very nice collar or a leash for Wargie.
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't think Wargie needs a leash anymore.
Not really.
I don't know. It's up to you.
She's kind of been following us
Yeah.
around.
You need dead things behind you.
Yeah.
There's more stew that way.
When Wargie's done going through the leftovers from our lunch, why don't you ask her?
So Plame will look at Bill.
Oi, Wargie. You're done stuffing your face over there eating our food. The Tolman here wants to tell you something that possibly there's another warg that you may remember or not. But anyway.
Okay, let me see how's Wargie gonna respond to this. She just stares at you, and he goes, I'm back to eating.
Yeah, Wargie understands.
Oh, she gets it.
See? Yeah, definitely.
So no big. See, you're worried about nothing. No big deal.
Right.
No big deal.
And then in Goblin and Boddy, definitely going to kill us in our suit.
Definitely.
Yeah.
He's like, see, it won't be you that causes us to all.
So it's awesome.
Yep.
So what's our next move here?
Let's wake
Go
up some
into-
prisoners.
You gonna tell us about the caves?
Are we gonna? Oh yeah. Did we? Fill
Yeah.
them
Did
when
not.
we got back?
No.
No.
Buried the lead.
Oh, so while we were out looking for Mesmer, we found maybe the entrance back down to that place that we were in. You know how there was supposed to be like a cave entrance that we could get in the back way through? I think we may have found that. Or I think Mesmer may have found that.
Well, that's good.
So we could maybe investigate that a little bit if you want to.
Boddy looks nervously back at the hobgoblins and he's like, I don't know if we can go any further forward without taking these back.
Right. Yeah.
Which way would be
So
faster?
should we wake him up and start interrogating them? I thought that's what you guys were doing when we left, but...
I think Staggering thinks they need a fair trial. Do you want to be a judge?
He kind of thinks about that. With a smile.
We'll present the evidence. They stabbed us and killed that guy.
That is pretty damning evidence.
Boddy goes over and he checks their vitals again to see if they're awake yet.
All right.
14's like a 22 on medicine.
Alrighty. Make me a perception check.
That'll be an 18.
Okay. Aklam is still out. Chinnik is just woken up. And Demiri looks up at you and just gives you this go to hell look. Doesn't say anything. She's just staring at you.
Boddy says, right. And he gags Demiri and says it to Demiri. He says, quiet you. And then gags Aklam in case he wakes up. And he comes over to Chinnik. He sits right in front of Chinnik, looks at him deep in the eyes. And he casts Mage Hand and brings his scalpel up and just spins it next to his head.
Oh,
Wild.
And he says, now me and you is going to have a little talk, Chinnik.
What? Yeah.
I didn't mean you any harm. Could have killed you back there.
Maybe.
Look at you, Chinnik. Don't fool yourself. You're beaten. That big one over there, she threw you off the top level. You'd be dead right now if it wasn't for me. I'm sure you're asking yourself, what's in it for Boddy?
Asking myself what's in it for Chinnik.
Yeah, that's also a good question.
Are you talking in Goblin or are you talking in Common?
Common,
Common. Okay. Yep.
yeah.
They all speak common.
He says, now, I don't know how deep in the blood you were wading. I know how deep that one is. But is your blood worth spilling for what she's chasing? Is her glory your glory?
He's thinking about this. He's kind of looking over to Demiri. Looking back.
I'm not trying to turn you against her. You should be smart enough to do that on your own, but you're not, or you wouldn't be out here. What I'm trying to do is make you believe in why I left. The place is just a meat grinder, Chinnik, and they're not serving you.
Yeah. That's why I get a little extra work on the side.
What's that gonna do? You're gonna break free? You're gonna run?
If I got money enough, I'll manage.
And you think you're gonna get enough of your cut? Is it worth it?
It's 200 silver. I know it's 200 silver waiting in that shed, split between the survivors.
Well, it's gone now. All that work you've done, and now you've failed. What's gonna await you back at the Warrens? What happens to failures? What happens to those who they've deemed unworthy? I'll show you! He pulls his arm up, the arm of his chain link up, and he shows you the scars. He says, look familiar?
Yeah, Brotov is particular about performances. But what are you gonna do, eh? What are you gonna do if Brotov comes showing up one day? Don't think you doing anything.
I don't know if you've noticed. I've changed. I've got my freedom from all those ways, those chains. There's more out here than we believed.
I got no doubt you'll die fighting, but still die. You don't cross Brotov and live.
Yeah, but I won't die for Brotov. I won't die some stooge in that war. I won't die for someone else's glory. I'll die fighting for what I want to fight for. And I intend that to be a long time now, Chinnik.
And what do you fight for?
Right now I'm fighting for you. As stupid as that may be.
Sure seems it. Why would you do that?
Because I look at you and I pity you.
Ooh. You got a definite emotional reaction out of that one.
I know what you're part of. You're blinded by this false glory they sell you down in the Warrens.
Every place is a meat grinder. Better to be the one turning the handle than the one in the grinder.
You think this side business that you're on, it's gonna be enough to get you away from the Warrens?
I know one thing. Don't know about across the boss. Mean creature, that one. Elf magic. Twists everything up. Seen the dead walk and things talk. Stuff move about on its own. Whatever that thing is, she's evil through and through. Something brought her in even. She's got plans. She's got connections. I know it. I hear her. I hear her whispering to something down in the mountain. I'm crossing that.
Sounds like you've traded one leash for another. You think Demiri's going to hold that in check if it decides to kill you?
He stops. Looks Demiri's direction. Yeah, I've seen her use a meat shield a time or two. But what are you expecting from me?
Well, I'm trying to determine if your life is worth saving. You're going to have to pay for your crimes. We saw what happened at the wagon back there.
Just shot an arrow too. Killed the horse. I'm a choirboy compared to that one.
Yeah.
Kind of nods toward Demiri.
And poor Aklam here. Too stupid to know better.
Always has been.
Well, you have a choice. If you haven't murdered no one, just shot an arrow or two, if we take you to the authorities, you'll have to serve some time, but they'll protect you from whatever's out there. And then you can find your own way like I have.
Oh, I know they're not going to string me up. Might as well die here than there.
Well, that just depends on you. The punishments aren't as harsh as they are in the Warrens. The Goblin Wars are over. There's nothing left to fight for the Warrens. Then what if we did win? What would we do then? What would a bunch of hobgoblins do running the whole world? Do you think that's what they're fighting for anymore? No. It's petty squabbles between former warlords who can't understand that they've lost, that they're beaten. There's nothing to fight for but the dirt and the pain and the blood.
You can see him, he's really thinking on this one. You know what? Maybe. Might be something in that. I'll tell you what I'll do. This goes south. I promise I won't slit you. I think that's a pretty good deal. You let me wander off, you wander off. Bygones can be bygones. You do what you want with these two. I'm looking out for Chinnick.
Yeah, I had a feeling you'd say that. It's about time you thought about what's good for you, not for the Warrens or for Demiri. You think Aklam's got as much sense as you?
Probably not.
Let's find out. And I gag Chinnick. And I come back around, and as I'm coming around, I motion to Fawin, and an ear perks up, and I kind of point to it, and did you hear what he just said?
Yeah, in fact, Fawin kind of motions to you like, come here, or whatever. And so
In Elven,
she says to Boddy, the one using elf magic, listening to the whispers of another, that's voice, yeah?
and Boddy clenches his fist in his eyes and says, in Elven, be careful what names you use. Like Inara, they'll pick up on those words.
Oh, yeah.
But yes, I think it might be her. Let me speak in Elven again.
Yeah.
And I say, Boddy, without the accent, says,
Without the X.
be careful. I'm not done with them. I'm trying to both interrogate and find out what we should do with them.
Yeah.
Aklam is dumb, so we'll see what happens.
Okay.
And Boddy comes over to Inara and says, not trying to hide things from you, but the elf doesn't know common very well, and he winks at you. It's best to use her language.
What is that supposed to mean?
Boddy says, right.
As Boddy turns and goes back over toward the tree, Fawin will slip over next to Inara and say, and whispering, we were talking in Elven so the hobgoblins don't understand what we know.
Boddy knows Elven. Why wouldn't they know Elven?
I think it had to do with the way Boddy learned magic. I think he learned Elven from the book, or from maybe even the person the book belonged to.
But still, they could maybe know Elven and it wouldn't matter.
That's true.
Maybe just step out into the shack or something.
That's true.
They don't risk anything.
Smart.
Look at Inara. That's awesome. Fawin is impressed.
Boddy heads back toward Aklam, and
He's still unconscious.
he's still unconscious, yeah.
Yeah.
Boddy brings the scalpel back to floats it around carefully and brings it back to his hand, tucks it away. He takes the gag out of Aklam's mouth and kind of slaps him and brings him to.
Okay. Yeah, he clearly hasn't healed as much as the other two.
Yeah. He doesn't even go near Demiri. Doesn't look at her, doesn't acknowledge her, doesn't.
Okay.
He wants to leave her isolated. And so he pulls out his healer's kit and kind of nurses Aklam a little bit, tries
About
to
a point of damage.
yeah,
Salt.
bring him back around to smelling salt exactly.
Yeah, he's kind of going in and out of it.
And he's
He
back.
gets slammed pretty hard into the ground there.
He's back far enough away that he can't be bitten or headbutted, but he's pretty close to his face, as close as he thinks is safe. He's got a hand on his shoulder.
Well, they do have the rope around the neck. So
Yeah.
head side
Still, I mean,
pretty
he just nods forward. Yeah. even at their expense. But he doesn't want to risk it, so he brings Acklam around and he waits patiently.
Okay. He eventually, his kind of eyes focus. He's looking at you. You're that coward running from the wars, aren't you?
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, you're a dead thing, you.
He says, you still think me a coward after facing you?
Could have killed me, but you didn't, did you?
Didn't. Was that a mistake?
I think so. You're going to see.
Is that a mistake I should fix right now? I have free friends ready and willing to do that right now. I'm the only thing keeping you alive.
Okay, he's going to stop and listen to you.
Oh, intimidation.
Someone rolled well on their wisdom check.
Good point, yeah. He says, what I want to know is, why are you out here chasing after me?
We just, get the lay of the land. Make a perception check if you want.
Yeah, good idea.
Oh, yeah, he does not have deception.
Ooh, it's only an 11 on perception.
Well, that would be good enough because he's at -1 on deception.
Boddy does have deception, however. And he says, oh.
Well, wait, how do you see through deception?
Let's see, deception, I think it might use...
Look it up stuff.
It's perception, yeah. Against the perception DC of every creature you are trying to fool. So, you try to fool someone with an untruth. Doing so takes at least 1 round, or longer if the lie is elaborate. You roll a single deception check and compare it against the perception of DC of every creature you are trying to fool.
Right.
So
So,
what is-
Boddy wouldn't roll the check. It would be 10 plus his.
My perception DC is 10 plus 6, so 16.
He would have missed it. Barely. Yeah, he's lying.
Okay, then Boddy says, yeah, I don't believe that.
Since he failed, Boddy would get a +4 circumstance bonus against attempts to lie for the duration of the conversation.
Yep.
Oh.
Good catch. So yeah,
So he has to roll a 20 then. in
if
the
you
future.
get caught in a lie, you're less trustworthy in the eyes of the person trying to fool. That makes perfect sense. Target is also more likely to be suspicious of you in the future. Too late. Boddy says, yeah, I don't believe that for a minute. You all had too much gold in your pockets.
Yeah, got a week's pay. Got more coming when this is done.
A week's pay from the Warrens. You expect me to believe?
From the boss. Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
It's okay. Chennick's already told us a little bit about that. Some kind of necromancer bringing things back from the dead.
Elf magic. Don't like it. Demir says we got to.
Now, what's the difference between you and me if the Warren finds out you're dealing with some elf magic user? And do you think Demir is going to let herself take the blame? She's more likely to cut out your tongue and tell him you did it.
Probably just throw Fedrup under the bus or something.
Acklam, look around. Look at the pecking order.
You can't see the two.
You see all the dead hobgoblins strewn around.
It's like,
And he
there's
says,
Fedrup. Never mind.
yeah, who's left? It's just you, Chennick, and Demiri. And if I had to guess who's going to take the blame for anything, it's not going to be Demiri and it's not going to be Chennick. You're not a very smart man, but I think you can see the math, how it works out.
Yeah, Chinnick's always her favorite. Chinnick, you make sure they do this. Chinnick, make sure they do that. Yeah, makes sense.
I was going to look up at Boddy and then Goblin say, didn't you say we only have room for 2 prisoners? And that deception would be at 26.
Good
That
Lord.
definitely makes... Wow.
Boddy looks at Plame and says, yeah, it's the way it seems for now. Maybe we could squeeze somebody on. I don't know.
Room where? What happened to the other?
It depends. If we have to restrain everyone and they come along unwillingly, then we can only bring 2. But if you were to cooperate, we wouldn't have to make you warg food. You point the notions over to Warg, you just going to town on that kettle.
Yeah. Just licking it inside and out. Got half a warg. A fraction of the size one we had. Just got out.
Yeah, we think this is the puppy, those 2.
Oh, yeah. His mama ate Gimush. Told him.
No.
Things don't like elf magic. Don't have them around her. They did. Nobody listens to Acklam.
Well, if you can't go back to the Warrens, these 2, you can't fight us, it's too late, lost that fight already. What are you fighting for anyway, Aklum? What's your benefit for all this? All this blood and gore and work that you do that they don't have to? What do you hope to accomplish with your life, meager as it is?
A hobgoblin makes me better than anything else.
Right.
But if you want something done, you get it done. You succeed, you move up. You don't succeed, somebody else does.
Move up to what?
Higher in the chain. I'll get somebody else to kick around someday.
The only chains are the ones they put around your neck. Aklum, do you think that Chinnick's ever gonna let you rise above him? Demiri? No, there's a ceiling on your life, and they're just gonna use you as a piece of meat. You'll be ground up like the rest.
Only as long as Chinnick's here. You gotta smile. He's got a big smirk.
That's awesome. Wow, Aklum's evil. And so Boddy says, all this gold and silver, you're supposed to get your share of that, is that right?
Yeah.
Then what in the world do they have you doing for them for this gold and silver?
Oh, it's nothing. We set up here. Some fat merchant comes through, barely even got a guard on him. They don't even put out flanking forces. They just walk right into the kill box. It's like taking calves to the slaughter. We just spook them, keep them out of the woods till boss finds her whatever it is she's looking for in there.
You're not even after the processions, you're just there to scare them off, keep them away.
Yeah, that's what she said. Creepy thing, whispering in your brain. Keep them away, keep it scarce, keep it secret.
What's in that cave back there?
Don't know. Chinnick says she's talking to something. I think Chinnick's losing it. I think he's been a little too close to that magic. Does something to someone's brain. Gives you an evil eye.
Boddy brings his scalpel right up to Chinnick's eye and says, yeah, something in the eyes, I think you're right.
Yeah, he kind of leans back a bit, staring at that scalpel.
And Boddy snaps it to his hand and puts it away. He says, you're smarter than I thought, Aklum.
Yeah, I am.
I just hope you're smart enough to stay away from this business. There's nothing in it for you but death. Nothing in it for you but suffering. You think Brodov's gonna be alright with cavorting with these elf magic users? Whatever Demir's got you into, you're the fall guy now. You're the one that's gonna go away for it. You're the one that's gonna be on the rack like I was. And then you'll be running for your life if you can get away.
He kind of growls at you. Well, that is not a good wisdom check. I'm loyal. Me knows I'm loyal. He just kind of shuts up at that.
That loyalty only goes one way, Aklum. Hope you see that before it's too late.
And then Plame will look up and say, speaking of seeing, what does your band do with a blind soldier? And he'll look over.
Well, some of them, I guess, get to clean chamber pots, tend to the goblin babies.
I'd be willing to bet that the lower ranks probably don't rate having their eyesight restored to regeneration spells. Especially not if they don't truck with the elf magic.
There might be a shaman or a cleric or two that might be of help, but that costs money.
I know you're not keen to slaughtering the poor simpletons where they sit, but a little bit of scalpel work, and then I don't think we need to worry. He can stumble his way back into the forest and try to find his own way in life.
And Boddy says, you're right, Plame. And he stands up above Aklum and says, and there was a time maybe I considered that, and trust me, I did think about it. And now he circles back, he gags Aklum, he circles back around to Demir. He says, and he looks her directly in the eye and says, I thought about defanging this lot, taking away their ability to run. I could make it painless. Thought about a lot of horrible things. Taking your thumbs, taking your eyesight, taking your tongue.
She's staring at you over a gag.
But that would just make me exactly what I'm running from. You already heard what they said. They got no love for you. You have no love for them. They're no fools. Is this what you want to be part of, Demiri? Do you think it's going to turn out better for you? You think you're going to be able to overcome Brodov and his entire horde? You think they'll let you rule? This glory that you are all chasing, it's a figment, it's an illusion in the oasis on a lake of blood. Your blood, my blood. Then what's the point? And he carefully puts his hand next to hers, watching her, pulls his hand back, and he uses Mage Hand to remove the gag from her.
Okay. Kind of works her jaw a bit.
You're a simpleton, Boddy. It's simple.
And she says in Goblin,
It doesn't matter. I kill you, you kill me. It doesn't matter. Brodov, he's gonna slaughter his way across this land one day sooner or later. And if he doesn't, our master in the hill, she's gonna make enough bodies on her own. She's got plans too, and allies. I'm just a thing in the middle. So are you.
So what am I to do with you lot then? What should I do to Mary? What do you, in your wisdom? You've always been smarter than me, a little more clever. Maybe not this time.
You had a little more help than I thought you would.
I thought you was gonna stab me in the back before you came out of them bushes.
Yeah, it's my fault. I decided a fair fight would be nice.
No, you thought a fair fight would be best to show off. You wanted to earn some glory from my hide, along with, I'm sure, some gold.
You know you're worth it. You know it's been 100 gold on your head.
For what? What have I done? What in the world could I have done to earn that kind of bounty? Look at it. Is it fear? Is it his simple pride?
I never understood him, but I know this. Brodov don't like that elf magic. He sees it as a contagion. Stamp it out of the world.
Yeah, and you're stinking of it pretty high there, Demiri. Whatever this creature is that you're talking about.
That's why I decided to make friends with someone that can, well, got a little further reach than old Brodov. May not have his legions, but got more brains. If you're smart, you join up too.
I don't serve the master anymore.
We all serve masters sooner or later.
Mary, you could be your own master. You don't have to be doing this killing and this fighting and putting your life on the line for the likes of my hide, for some evil creature rolling around with the undead. Do you hate the elf magic as much as Brodov does?
Nah, it ain't right, but I know better than to get myself killed in some crusade. Nah, there's no profit in that. Yep, I just know some places, more profit to be there, you get more out of it. Kind of profit I want. She was going to train me, she said. Had friends, knew things.
You? Doing elf magic like me?
No, not like that. No, they got contracts, I guess you'd call them. Folks here and there. Folks that other folks don't want around no more. I could use a little elf magic on my side. Collect a few bounties, collect a few heads. Makes the work easy. That's what I'm saying, bud. You got your own elf magic. Me, you, work together. Collect a few bounties. Make some gold of our own.
What about Chinook and Utlum here?
We're good at catching arrows.
Damn hobgoblins.
Yeah.
Ain't one of them is okay. Got a problem with skewering the other one.
They're just so brazen about it.
Lawful evil, you know? Follow the rules, but use it to my own ability.
Yeah. So Boddy glances back at the rest of you guys to see, like, Plame, he's pretty familiar with how gross they are, probably, maybe, because you've seen some pretty horrible things. But he's looking back at, because that was mostly in Goblin, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right, well, I'm not sure what to do with it yet.
Are we done interrogating them?
He uses mage hand to put the gag back in Demiri's mouth.
You're a smart man, you let me go.
Plame will stretch his shoulders like, I'll take care of it. I'll be back in about an hour. And he takes off and heads toward town.
Oh,
He's just going.
We're only like, 20 minutes from town? Not that far, right?
It was not.
I was gonna think, I thought it took us about an hour to get out.
Yeah,
I was
I
thinking
think
about
it
an
was.
hour. But we were going slow.
Yeah.
True that.
Plame, before you leave, can I have Demiri's sword?
Oh, yeah. And he'll just it's just in the scabbard. He tosses the scabbard and all to you.
Okay, cool.
Wait, where is Plame going?
What?
Where is he
I'm gonna
going?
go get Captain Lavender and the group of people. You didn't really think we were gonna, kill these people, did you?
I mean,
Oh, that's good.
I'm glad that you didn't, but I wouldn't have been surprised, to be honest. So are we getting?
He kind of looks back as he's trotting off with kind of a little hurt look. Not really. And then a big smile. And off he goes. He's going to go get the town guard to come and collect these prisoners.
So are we turning them over for the money then? Is that what we decided on?
Boddy, he looks at you and says, I don't know what we should do with him. It's not the right idea, I think.
Okay.
And he looks at himself, he says, I can't believe I'm trusting the wisdom of a goblin.
I can't believe you spoke right and go by himself.
Yeah, shouldn't someone go with him?
If any one of us can get there safely by himself, it's going to be Plame.
Yeah. Okay. So what are we just hanging out here for a few hours until we come back, or?
Yeah. I need to refocus.
Should we like go check out that cave or something, or wait for him to look it back?
Fawin is really happy that Boddy doesn't seem to be as doomsday apocalypse with these people as he was a little while ago. And
a lot less aggressive.
Yeah, and so, so she doesn't want to stir that back up, but she also doesn't think it's very wise for us to leave them out here alone. So after a moment's pause, she says, well, I definitely don't think we should go very far into the cave, but also someone needs to stay here and watch the troops. Maybe, since Boddy can see much farther in the dark than I can, maybe you can lead him back there to it, and he can get a better look, at least in an opening area. And I'll stay here with Stagram.
I don't know, you're the leader now around here, so figure out what we should do.
Well, then I think you should take Wargie and Boddy and go investigate.
Go investigate the cave.
Yes.
Okay.
But just kind of to that first area. Don't go past that first area where it got wider.
Right.
The way I described
Unless
it,
we see something that catches our eye, then we'll go in a little bit more.
And she was gonna say use your best judgment, but then she realizes, well, let kind of use Boddy to decide, how deep to go.
Oh, so I can't decide.
You could totally have input, but he's got the dark vision.
Right.
So he'll be able to see more.
True, I guess.
He'll be able to see the danger of that.
But if I have that weird little torch thing that seems really useless, but can also light things up, then I can also see.
That's true. It's easier than your lantern. Or you can use I wonder if you could put it inside your lantern. It probably doesn't fit, does it?
No, it's a normal size torch.
Yeah.
Probably not.
So, here, she'll walk over, pick it up off the grass, be amazed by the fact that there's not even a scorch mark on the grass where it's been laying for the last 3 hours.
That's why Plame didn't want it.
Yeah. Kind of rubs her foot back and forth across the grass about where it was, and there's nothing. And then she brings it back over to Inara and says, just put it in a bag or something, I guess, until you need the light.
Okay, I'll just throw it. And it just doesn't catch anything on fire?
No, it doesn't catch anything on fire.
She kind of presses her hand against it to see if it burns when she touches it. Man, what? This is so weird. There's no point.
There's no point.
We're going in there. You and me, Boddy.
Right.
We're going to that cave with Wargie. We're leaving prisoners.
Boddy seems uneasy. He's like, I'm not sure.
Would you rather just stay here and I can go?
How far away was it?
It's like down the road, no big deal.
2-minute walk.
Yeah.
So, what's the worst that can happen? I'm just going to go over there, Fekin, and then I'll come back.
Fawin, Stagram, can you keep an eye on these three?
Of course. Do not worry. You will certainly return to both of your cap.
1, 2, both.
He kind of smiles to himself.
Right. Inara, let's make it quick. Let's go look.
Okay. All right, come on, Wargie. We're done with... You licked the bowl clean. There's nothing left. Let's go check out this cave real quick. Yeah. Probably very bloated and full.
We are triple splitting the party.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Great. So we'll walk over to that cave entrance that we saw earlier.
Alrighty.
Kind of cautiously prop open the little flap thing.
It is straight out from the little shed if you keep going west, like just, I don't know, like an extra 20 feet or so off the edge of the map.
Oh, wow, it's really close.
It's very close.
So Boddy says, he sees how close it is, and walks back a little bit and says to Fawin, we're close enough that we can hear you mostly if you yell.
Okay,
if anything happens. Yeah. Well, listen, I'll keep an ear out.
Yeah.
So it goes back in. Boddy first uses survival to look around the entrance to the cave and see if you can see any signs of, recent people traveling back and forth.
Now, is this inside the cave or is this
At the entrance, like on the outside, going inside. So a little bit of both. So that'd be 20 on survival.
Okay. Looks like there might have been somebody going in or out, but they definitely were trying to hide it. So it's been kind of obscured.
Nora will look down at Wargy and say, do you smell anything? Do you hear anything in there? What you got for me?
Mumbles something in Goblin.
Body hears.
Okay, elf blood and something nasty.
Yeah, something dead.
Yeah, but something else.
Body wrinkles his brow. Right.
Spider, not a spider.
Oh, what? What does that mean? Oh no. Okay. No more new monsters. Great. Body says he starts delineating trying to look at the different footprints, and he's looking for one specifically that looks like Vaz's footprints.
Okay.
That
On the outside, it looks like they brushed them
yes,
to hide them.
even though they're obscured. I'm going to try to see if I can see anything that signifies that it might have been. Is it a smaller footprint? Can I see any patterns, stuff like that?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, so you're looking outside, or you're like stepping inside the edge of the cave?
Start from the outside, step inside. If you need to make 2 rolls, let me know, or whatever needs to happen.
All right.
First roll is a simple 10.
Okay, outside you can't tell anything.
Inside, it's not bad. That'd be a 15 on the second one.
Okay, well, it's kind of sandy, muddy in places. The foot shape size didn't stay, but you can tell there's a lot of feet have gone in and out. The room itself is kind of a triangle, if you will. You're on a flat side. To your left, about 10 feet, is a wall that is the north wall that runs east-west there. It's about 20 feet long. To your right, it goes about 15 feet, and that's like the narrow part of the triangle, if you will. And then the back wall is angled, about 45-degree angle to you. There are 2 openings. There's a larger opening in the northwest corner, and in the angled wall, the hypotenuse of the triangle, there's an opening in the middle of it.
Okay. Smaller?
Yeah, it's about 5 foot wide, and the other one's about 8 foot wide.
The walls, are they like the same kind of like architecture that was in the keep?
No, this is more of a natural cave.
Oh, okay. So it's not like hand worked or anything like not kind of refined bricks or anything like that. Does the style of carving look similar to the carving that was in that tunnel underneath the bar?
No, this looks very natural.
Really?
Just a naturally occurring cave.
Oh, so these are like just pathways that they weren't worked by hand at all.
Yeah, this is just natural here.
Okay.
Just a cave.
And you can tell there's a bunch of footprints of people going in and out.
Great.
That you can see even without the survival check, because like I said, the sandy floor.
Just lots of...
But you can tell most of them go to the smaller one on the right. There is maybe one set of tracks that goes to the one on the left.
Anything that looks like a spider, not a spider?
Everything looks human.
Okay.
Human footprints.
Great. Spider probably crawled on the wall.
What do you see? You see anything interesting in there?
Boddy says, I'm surprised that these look like natural caves. They've been here. They weren't a passageway created like the other ones.
So this has just been here the whole time?
Perhaps. Or
And
so
they maybe like built everything around it?
could be. Or it could be that they've been here for so long that it's worn away. But there's been a lot of foot traffic through here, so either whether they're ferrying goods in and out, maybe before Voss found this place. I have a suspicion that someone in town had already found this. I think those were the brothers again, the Persanti.
That's them.
The Santi.
Oh yeah, those corrupt guys.
Yeah.
Now, he did say that they built the Guardian's Way because there were cave systems that the goblins liked to use that they thought were holy.
Yep.
And sometimes they'd come out of this particular cave system all fired up and violent and ready to go.
Yes. I said, so goblins. If the goblins were using this pathway to go up and down from their place, perhaps there are humans that were doing it too. Either way, if Voss knew about it and was using it to get to the lower level after the top way was cut off, I think what she's looking for, we didn't find anything spectacular besides a bunch of skeletons on the top 2 floors. She may have resorted to using this pathway.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Wargi said she smelled something unnatural. Something like a spider, but not a spider.
Something like a spider, but not a spider.
Joe dog.
Well, good. She'll pet Wargy. You're doing good today, Wargy, aren't you? Smelling things and eating all our leftovers and keeping the prisoners in check. You're great, aren't you?
Boddy raises an ear. He's like, okay.
I wonder.
Would you like me to teach you how to speak goblin?
Dude,
So you can have more direct conversations with Wargy?
look, that's a lot of learning. I barely know how to read anything in common.
Right.
And so I feel like it'd be a really difficult thing for me, and I might get really angry about it too. So might not be the best idea right now. You could teach me like the simple words though, maybe like stuff that I can just, like food or attack,
That wouldn't take long.
go kill. Yeah,
Might be doable.
we could do that.
Well, anyway, I don't know if we should go in either one of these pathways since we smell something.
I feel like we should probably wait. Have
Yeah.
I ever heard of a spider not spider? Could I roll a nature check? Anything come to mind when he says spider not spider?
Probably maybe a phase spider or
What do aberrations count as?
ugly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, it would be occultism.
It would be occultism. Mine is at a -1.
I have none.
Can I still do
plus
it
3,
or
but-
no?
Yeah, give her a shot.
Okay,
I will as well. I have a +3.
that is a 7.
Oh, mine is a 20. 17 on the dice. So, Boddy reaches back into his memories about the occult and says, "What does he know?"
Well, there are aberrations that actually hunt or rather use giant spiders to hunt.
Okay, and aberrations are
Aberrations-
otherworldly creatures. Is
Yeah,
that?
they're otherworldly creatures. They're not like spirits. They're physical things.
Boddy says, "Well, yeah, I'm not sure we want to tangle with something like that by ourselves. We should probably go back and there are creatures that are not quite natural that have very strange bodies and sometimes powers.
Not quite natural, huh?
Something wizards birth up. Elf magic
Ew.
that they use to create creatures sometimes. Anyway, they're very dangerous.
I've never really seen anything like that before. You think it could come through like that portal thing that they were talking about being in there?
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah?
We should go back though. I don't know if we can risk being alone against something like that.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
And then way across the woods, we have Plame, and we'll find out what happens with him next time.
With
Oh.
Flame just goes and comes right back, right?
I don't know. Why does the DM have dice in his hand? I don't like it.
Getting weird.
Wayfinder Legends is a production of Red Dirt RPG LLC, and all original characters and artwork are the property of the respective creators. The Age of Ashes Adventure Path was originally produced by Paizo Publishing, and all Paizo titles, characters, and artwork are used with respect under the guidelines of the OGL and Orc Gaming licenses. If you like what you've heard, join the party at patreon.com/reddirtdnd. You'll get additional content, Discord access, quarterly gifts, and more. Join the party at patreon.com/reddirtdnd.
Off mic, speaking of, did Wargy come with us?
Sometimes I just don't pay attention to where he is, so.
I don't know if Aiuvarins have low light vision or not. Yes, low light vision. So, whatever.
And it's alluvion, isn't it? Instead of
Yeah,
Aiuvarin.
I say Aiuvarin, but Aiuvarin.
Oh, I'm using the wrong term, I think then.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Those are the Ayadara. A lot of Ayas out there.
That's the gates. Oh my gosh, Pathfinder people are so smart. The Paizo people are so smart. They're actually like having that word mean elf. Ayu is elf. So
Varn is half.
it might be
Half elf, yeah.
Elf elf. Or human, or elf variant or something.
Yeah, it's elf mix.
Yeah.
Ah.
Anyway, so she peeks in.
Don't sound hollow, right? Yeah, I'm hearing hollow myself. Okay, good.
You sound good. You sound good. I mean, you sound like Hal, but otherwise.
Yeah, can you fix that?
Hollow.
You just gestured to all of me.
Can you
Fix that.
We should probably
We
rest.
could go check
Maybe-
out that cave.
Maybe Inara and Staggerm can teach Fawin like dagger throwing.
Yeah, I'm really good at that now. It's natural 20 all the time.
So
Yeah,
we're
it's
just
weird.
going, what's his face? That's always around with us.
Right.
If only you had got his name.
When the players have been gone for a month, and we like, oh yeah, Stagram's here.
What's the name of that castle? What's the name of that?
one guy.
What's the name of that guy?
That one
With the, spiky
Yeah.
armor, nails in his flesh. Oh, what's his name?
Spider, not spider.
But they come from another plane or another world or something like that.
They could be like,
They're like Cthulhu-like creatures or something like that.
or they could be like wizard experimentations.
Okay.
Yeah, that is not a naturally occurring creature.
So it doesn't have to be from another world. It's just not normal.
It's a very unnormal thing.
So Plame is an aberration.
Yeah. So are you.
An emotional goblin aberration.
Yeah. emo goblin.
Should we go in? Or should we wait?
Can you do a survival? Can you do a check and see?
Can you do survival?
Can you?
Hobgoblins that are around the tree. Which one is Demiri and which one's...
I guess Tamiri is probably in the middle.
Demary was the female.
Thank you.
Wargie is also my responsibility, Boddy. If it comes down to it, I will be the one to do it.
I thought you
Sorry, old yeller.
Yeller. Oh, poor Wargie. We are triple splitting the party.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Great.
The DM would like to say thank you. Thank you. Thank you.